cancer or any diagnosis, time is really important. So you want to try to get things done as soon as possible, because
Right.
the more you're suffering, you have symptoms and they're growing or things are getting worse. So you definitely want to get the treatment is in the most timely manner as
Yeah.
possible. So that's very, very important. Well, is there anything that you want to share about your experience? Like, once you were cancer free, you wrote the book, like what's your life been like now? Do you have like less, do you feel free? Do you have less worries? So there's still things that you kind of think about with your experience? Like, what are your thoughts now when things are all kind
Well,
of settled down and so forth?
yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. No, the first 2 years after my treatment, I was monitored every 6 months to see whether the cancer had come back. I mean, that's a major issue. And of course, I didn't know any of that. I just was bumbling along. And I was also sort of too scared to ask anybody anything, even though I had these great doctors. But I went every 6 months, and finally a doctor said, if you get through the first 2 years without a recurrence, then your chances are very good. And the longer you go without a recurrence, the less, I think in this case, the less likely it is to come back, or the lower the chances. Okay. But I still never asked questions because I kept thinking, well, maybe I got that wrong. Anyway, so it's like 5 years, more than 5 years since I was treated, and I've never had a recurrence, touch wood. Um, I kept, I was very, uh, I kept this a secret from a lot of people, not from the people I was closest to every day, but from a lot of other people. And I kept it a secret online, and I kept it a secret from everyone in my building. I live in a big apartment building. No one knew that there was anything wrong with me. And I went to great lengths to hide this. Um, and I didn't tell a lot of people. And so, writing the book and publishing the book, was kind of coming out for me. And since the book has come out, which came out in May, I I spend a lot of time online dealing with other people who have cancer, and writing to them and sharing my experience, and also trying to be a positive person for them. Because when I was sick, the people I really wanted to talk to all the time were people who had had cancer and it was in the past. And so I want to be that person for other people that I encounter online. And there are zillions of um, wonderful, particularly Instagram sites about cancer. And I encounter people in all kinds of situations. And I try to I try to just be positive and let people know that I've been 5 years or 6 years cancer free. And I think that that's what I would have wanted. That's what I did want to know when I was sick, that you can get over this. Um, I had a mantra. I'm not a mantra person, but I found a mantra kind of by accident when I was sick. Um, I was doing research about wigs one night, and I found a play that was written by a writer named Jenny Allen, and her play was called I Got Sick, Then I Got Better. And it was about her own ovarian cancer. She's fine now. She's had it like 15 years ago. Um, and she wrote a play, and I just liked the name. I just liked the name of it. And when I said that to myself, I got sick, then I got better, I felt better. And I could kind of take myself down from a panic if I could just say that. And um, and so I always want to pass that on to anyone who's sick. And so I got sick, then I got better. And that just was very, very comforting to me.